Hi! Hello, Scorpio. So this is a reading for you guys. Alright? Yes. Now, I have already pulled your cards from the Radleigh Valentine Fairy Tarot deck. And I will also mention when it's important for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that being said, my gorgeous fellow Scorps, I'm a Scorpio moon myself. Let's get into our cards. Alright? So, we got a pretty good set of first set. So, the first set starts off with the 10 of Spring. Okay. Now, the 10 of Spring talks of pointing towards the right, by the way, which means that it's coming in quick, or it's coming in your future. How deep a future, I don't know, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it's definitely going to come to pass. And the 10 of Spring talks of ask for help from others. All work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. And what I see here is the fact that you're asking for help from others because you think that you're overburdened, which is a realization of a lifetime, okay? When you're overburdened, you don't generally realize that you are. You just stay overburdened. Until one day you're like, this is way too much. And basically giving myself a freaking burnout. I should ask for help. Okay, so you ask for help. Now this could be in regards to schoolwork, in regards to family work, in regards to financial aid. It could be therapy. It could be whatever, right? Friendship, friendly support, family support, whatever. Okay, it's just support. Now, the next card is the Ace of Winter. What was I going to say? Summer. Ace of Winter, maybe the Ace of Summer as well, which would be the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Winter is the Ace of Swords. So this talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, making new ideas that should be implemented. Yeah. Okay. Which is awesome. Because you're going in the right direction. You first ask for help, and then you're like, okay, I have an idea. Let's put this into action. Or the other person gave you an idea. Whatever it is. Or your higher self or the other person. Whatever. Okay. Have your intuition guide you for this bit, okay? Now, the next card is the Three of Autumn in the reverse. Now, the Three of Autumn, alright, in the upright, well, in the reverse, would be that you are currently not doing what you love in regards to your career. You are less than optimal, and you don't feel like you're earning as much as you should. Alright? So you're someone you're dealing with is kind of disappointed in oneself, if I can say. Self-disappointment. Disappointment. Yourself or others. Alright. Then you have the Unity card. Now the Unity card is the Hierophant card in this deck, which is Taurus energy, which talks of do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, the spiritually minded community. So yeah, you're not doing what you love as an occupation because at this point you're currently possibly busy finding your peeps. You know, you're aligning yourself with how. Okay, you're basically aligning yourself with how you want to feel, which is a very great way to attract what you want. Right? Universe, by the way, talks in emotion. So what you put out, when they say what you put out, you get back, basically karma. It's true. Every emotion that you put out, you get back. So be mindful of what you're putting out in every sense of the word. What are you thinking? What are you saying? What are your actions? And all that stuff. Not like, I just thought of a fish wagging its tail. In any case, not in the sense of, all of that stuff that you think people just say to say actually has weight to it. So just think about what you're doing, is what I'm getting at. Next, you have the Four of Spring. So in order to achieve what it is, your happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy kids, happy kids, happy whatever, right? Happy all of the above. You need to first figure out what you need to be a success, so that then you can transmute that and place that or have that occur in different aspects of your life, okay? If that makes any sense. If not, ask questions and it'd be my pleasure to answer. Next, you have the Six of Spring. Now, the Six of Spring is the Six of Wands, all right? It talks of wonderful news is on its way, smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. So that thinking pattern, that having compared traditional versus new approaches and seeing what works for you is what is going to bring you the happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy kids, happy husband, and the success. Not a lot of people will, a lot of people will be like, how'd you do that? How'd you get there? What have you done that I don't know about? Can you please share? Alright. Next, for the second set, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, we have the Queen of Spring, who is a very brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual. Says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. When you're having all these people coming to you and asking you for help, you are going to have to be able to believe in yourself. Well, actually, first you have to believe in yourself to have all these people coming to you for advice. Okay? And then, you believing in yourself so much will have wonderful people want to help you. It's like, it's all interconnected. Okay? And then due to the fact that you have all these people wanting to help you, and due to the fact that you believe in yourself, you are then able to do the impossible and juggle multiple priorities and jobs simultaneously. Then you have the Eight of Autumn. Now, the Eight of Autumn talks of going back to school, or actually it says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Yep. So this Queen of Spring is not just being brilliant, loyal, and talented, as well as friendly with people around her. She's actually putting her money where her mouth is. If that's the same. She's actually doing the work necessary to make her dreams become a reality. She's not just hoping. She's not just relying on other people doing her work for her. She's actually doing the work, and other people are like, wow, we want to help you because you're amazing at what you're doing, and we want to learn from you and be better at what we were not being able to do before. I hope that makes sense. Then you have the Princess of Summer. Now, the Princess of Summer would be the Page of Cups. Alright, so this card says gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced, individual. A new relationship or the emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Blah. So, that the wonderful people want to help you a bit. Your classmates, or your teacher, or your mentor, or what have you, that is who is wanting to help, and who is doing a bang-on job doing it, because they are perking you up. They are putting you first, in the sense that they want to see you succeed. Then you have the Emperor. Now, oddly enough, we have the Empress later in the reading, which means that this is divine partnership. Yay! I'm being weird. In any case, so the Emperor talks with use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, affirm with compassionate leader. Yeah. I was just super green at that point. Avoid looking at the wall. That is also green, but I digress. So, yes. Eight of what? Okay. The Emperor talks of use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Yeah. Yeah. Then you have the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy. Now, this card talks of true love that is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So things are slowly but surely piling up, like stacking up. Stacking, that was the word that came to mind. Stacking. So it's like what I'm feeling is that you're in the right vibration. Did I put that on here? No. Vibrations. You are in the right vibration. And being in the right vibration, okay? You are being in the right vibrations. You are actually perpetuating something. It's like, have you ever heard of a vicious cycle? Well, you're doing the opposite of a vicious cycle. You are going in a positive cycle. Positive, positive, positive. Things are going in your favor, is what I'm getting, right? The Lover's card, which then leads to the Queen of Summer, which is the Queen of Cups, who is a very loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive individual. It says, listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much, right? What am I getting from this? Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. Yeah. So you are, what I'm getting is that you have gained enough experience to listen to your intuition mainly and be able to have it guide you in the right direction. Then you have the King of Autumn. Now the King of Autumn, alright, is the King of Pentacles, which who is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. It says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a firm but compassionate, a good person or company to work for. Because you are on point emotionally and you are vibing high, you are attracting the right things to you. Yes, my lovelies. Yeah. Next, the third set. It starts off with the Sun card, which is Leo energy, which talks of plans that work out perfectly. Okay, amazing new ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. Yeah, Leo energy. I think I mentioned that. But seeing as everything is going correctly and you are in the right heart space and you are vibing high and you are attracting great things to you, of course you're going to be happy. Of course it's going to work out. Right? Then you have Justice, Libra energy. Okay? Now, it says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decision. So, where am I getting at with this? So, what I'm getting from this is that whatever happens in your lifetime, because you are vibing at the right frequency, because you are thinking the right thoughts, doing the right things, all that stuff that precedes vibing high, you will win anything that comes your way, okay? To the point where you're pissing people off. But that is exactly what you should be doing. You should be pissing people off. You should be showing them that what they're doing is not what should be done. That they should, in fact, not do something similar to you. Okay? Not exactly, because they are not you, and they need to, tweak things a little to make them apply to them, but still, that they take your example, right? Not just have you listen to theirs, which, oddly enough, is, if you look at it from the perspective of if you're vibing so high and if they're vibing so low and they need the guidance that you have, well, then they should not impose their way of being on you just because they, and at this point I sound very high and mighty. I'm calling myself on it. Alright, but basically, when you're vibing at such a high rate, alright, first of all, you don't really care if other people want to follow you or not. You don't really care what they do. You're just like, okay, it's fine. They are in their cycle. They are where they're supposed to be, and I am where I'm supposed to be. And I am going to live the way I want to live, in the way I see fit for myself. And then if anybody likes it, they can copy. But I will not lower my standards for someone else to feel comfortable. I'm sorry. And that is how you change people's perception and people's expectations and people's understanding of what should be done. Yeah. Now, next card is the Queen of Winter. Now, this is interesting, right? The Queen of Winter is someone who cuts out people quickly. She's very cold. She's very able to just cut out whatever no longer serves her, right? This is the Queen of Winter, which is the Queen of Swords. This is strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny individual. Let go of people or things that no longer work, that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individual. I actually had someone tell me that right now, for the next couple of months, I should concentrate solely on my job. Yeah, solely what I am doing, right, as a career. That is all I need to concentrate on. So I'm like, okay, if I need to cut out people, I will, right? So yeah, basically, when you're on such a high frequency, you should, okay, not maliciously, but be able to distance yourself from people who are such low vibes. Or at least if you can't distance yourself from low vibe people, for example, if they are your family, and if they are kids or what have you, right? If you can't separate yourself from them, you can distance yourself from what is currently happening in your situation. Meaning, you are viewing it. It's like you're looking at a movie, right? You are viewing the movie. You're not in the movie, is what I'm saying. Basically, what is to be done is that you observe, you see it happening, then you're like, okay, let me think about this, and then you consciously decide how you are going to react. You're not just going to be a reactive mode, okay? When something happens, then you just react. Nay. What you should do is that when something happens, you should take it and analyze it and be like, okay, I like this, I like that, I don't like this, and I want to stay clear of that. So what am I going to do in order to get to where I want to get to? And now this is going to seem like a lot of work for a long time until you get into the hang of it. Because once you do get in the hang of it, it becomes second nature. It becomes something you don't even have to think about. You can spot a problem a mile away and be like, okay, no, I'm going this direction, right? You can just swivel, you can just pivot. I'm remembering the Friends show with Ross being like, pivot in the staircase. Hilarious. In any case, so you can just I see that, I don't like it, pivot, right? That is what's going to happen. And that is that's how you are going to cut people out which no longer serve you. Now, for that matter, they might, just by you being you, alright, they will be like, oh, well, why don't we listen to what she has to say, because she's going in the right direction. And when they shift their frequency, when they shift their perception, and when they shift their way of being, that is when you'll be like, okay, you can come back in. Not until this happens. So you don't tell them exactly what it is that they need to get to, because they have to figure it out by themselves. Unfortunately, it's a part of life. But what you can do is, when they do cross that threshold, when they do get to that point, you can be like, okay, you can go back into their life, because they are now seeking the right thoughts and they are vibing high. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to cut them out of your life completely, just not spend as much time as you used to, if that makes sense. Interestingly enough, the next card, the Six of Summer. And the Six of Summer talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. I think that at this point, alright, this is going to be a very long reading, I'm sorry. At this point, okay, the key is that you sit down and it's gonna take a while, because you have to like consciously think about all these people, how they make you feel, how they make you react, how they make you act and whatnot in your current everyday life, and you be like, okay, this person has to go, this person has to go, but this person I can keep in my life. But like, and that person could stay, but like less time, you know, those types of things. I know it sounds cold and harsh, but at some point, depending on where you are in your reality and how quickly you want to get to your objective, these are some of the things that you have to tell yourself. Okay? Next, you have the Five of Winter. Now, the Five of Winter talks of, which is exactly what I said, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for you, isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. What do you have to cut out from your life? Yeah. Think about it consciously, think about it as long as you need to. Not important how long it takes. Just the important thing is not how quickly you get to your end result. It's how quickly you what's the word? It's like I'm screwing a light bulb. How quickly you adjust. That's the word. How quickly you adjust to what it is that you need to be a success. Okay. Then you have the Three of Spring. Now, the Three of Spring talks of exactly what I said. How quickly you adjust to the process. Plan your next steps for the night to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Basically, it's just have your end goal in mind and go with the ocean of the motion, meaning go with what it comes your way, but keeping the end result in your mind. I hope that makes sense. If not, ask away in the comment section below. It will be my pleasure to answer. Next card, release. Yes, this is the Death card. This is Scorpionic energy. Your card, Scorpios. Yes. So it says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Yeah. Time to move on. And interestingly enough, the next card is the Eight of Summer. It's just Spirit saying, I meant what I said. Yep. So the Eight of Summer, okay, talks of the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yeah. Which is, so it's basically what comes after the release. You're releasing stuff and you're making major life changes to reach your objective. And oh my God, you cannot wait to hear what's coming next. This is amazing. What is next? But the Empress pointing towards the left. And didn't I say we have the Emperor and the Empress in this reading, which is like amazing. Not only that, where is the Emperor? Do we even have the Emperor? Oh, yes, we do. And, okay, so the Empress is aiming towards the Emperor, which is awesome, with being pointing towards the left. Now, the Empress, so basically, cards pointing towards the left, to me, mean that they are happening quickly. No, that's wrong. That's card pointing towards the right. This cards pointing towards the left, to me, mean that they happen in the past or they're happening super slowly, which in my case would be happening super slowly. Alright? Well, the union with the Emperor is happening super slowly, but it's okay. It's gonna happen when it'll happen. Now, but I am in my creative mode. I am in the Empress energy, and so whatever happens will just happen, and it takes its time. It's all fine because it's all in the process. Okay, so the Empress, okay, talks of time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Yeah, it's the creative bit. You know, it's also a part of momentum, and up to this point, it was slow momentum, but I've been feeling that the momentum has been picking up, which is amazing. And yes, so I cannot wait till all you guys get to quick momentum as well. It is amazing, I can tell you that much. Okay, and finally we have the Dreamer card. Now the Dreamer is the Fool in this deck. And do we have the Magician? No, we do not. In any case, the Dreamer is also pointing towards the left. Okay, so the Dreamer, the Fool, talks of embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. And the interesting thing is that this Fool is walking towards a tower. What tower? In this deck, that tower would be the life experience. So basically, they are walking towards something that is going to teach them major life lessons. Major life lessons. And in my case, I think I already went through that by my car accident, but I might still need to go through major life changes in order to get to where I want to get to. So that is besides the point. But it's just saying embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Yes, trust. Trust yourself. Then you have the Seven of Autumn. Seven of Autumn talks of have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time and money. Yes. Things will take some time, but this is a point in time that you need to lay low. Think about what you want to do next, because what is coming, my gorgeous Scorpios, is awesome. Awesome. And you want to be ready for it. Okay? Because the two cards that you got is the Ace, the Ten of Summer in the upright, as well as the Ace of Autumn in the upright. So you will have emotional fulfillment as well as material abundance. Yeah, right? Because the Ten of Summer says an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Lost. Then you have the Ace of Autumn. And the Ace of Autumn talks of a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. Yep. Things are moving in your favor, my gorgeous Scorpios, gorgeous fellow Scorpios. So, that is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I'm going to answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!